Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Gemini. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. So, Gemini, let me see. I feel like you're going to be faced with a choice. But you may feel burdened by this choice, and yet there's you could be curious about it, or about the person, about the chance or the change that is appearing here. Whatever this is affecting you at a very deep level. I feel like you could be resisting this change, even though you are curious about it. I feel like you are resisting this change because of some deep emotions. I feel like somebody comes in and brings you a message having to do with change, or wanting to change something, or this person is offering the chance to change something, but maybe you're resisting this, okay? We have the first card out in a reading is the Golden Palace. And so you may be resisting this, especially with Metamorphosis up here in the reverse. You don't do well with change, or because you may have a certain expectation, or a certain idea about what your security should look like, or the relationship should look like, or how it should go, and how you have this vision of how this might end, based on what you've been through. This person, this other person has learned, if they did play a part in this breakup, or if it was because of them that this broke up, they come back in and they are changed. They have learned from it, and are now wanting to overcome the difficulties between you, to deepen this relationship and to progress with it. However, you may be carrying a grudge, or this tight hold on what you believe your security should look like, and maybe this scene just doesn't fit in with your vision. Your vision, however, and I'm saying you, but I mean these energies can be vice versa. Your vision is based upon, the reason you're in this position is because of a mindset of fear. A mindset of fear and lack, Spirit says, will shut off the flow of true abundance. You are to trust in the tides, because the flow always returns from the ebb. Practice faith, and the treasure will be revealed to you. In fact, Spirit says you'll find it in plain sight. And that is reflected in this reading. And the question is, do you see it? Are you willing to go with the flow? Are you willing to release this tight hold on what you believe your security should look like? You see, what you actually desire, the treasure you seek, is actually right in front of you. You can't see it because of the false images your mind is creating or that your fears are creating. And this, if this is not you, it is them. Okay, so this adjustments, they're saying that adjustments here with temperance, in order to heal, adjustments need to be made in this area of thinking, of releasing this tight hold or control, so to speak, on what you believe your security or should look like, or how this should proceed according to the information you have or the experiences that you've had. Now is the time to actually count your blessings, to go and heal. Your healing begins inside, so you have to go and heal those swords. Look at what is holding you here and creating these false images, these bad feelings, these, see, in your assessment, like you're not letting this person in, and yet they are the very thing that it is the very action that you need to do. However, you or they, it looks like it is a pattern or a cycle, a way of thinking. For you, maybe you've had a lot of bad experiences or one bad experience here that has caused you to feel or become paralyzed, to feel or believe that bad things are going to happen. What we see is with this Eight of Swords, that perhaps she's been in denial of what the real issue was that was holding her here, keeping her prisoner. So adjustments need to be made when it comes to the thought process. And because this thought process is creating all of this chaos. So what you seek, the treasure you seek, is actually right in front of you, but you can't see it because of the devil here, because of these bad experiences that you've had. The devil, the Eight of Swords, that are keeping you prisoner. These bad experiences, or one bad experience that set you up to think a certain way when it came to security within a relationship. It's like you may want to try to control how the wind blows here in order to. It's like a security for you. okay, or for them, okay? That's how they make themselves feel secure. Well, if I'm in control all the time, then I feel safe. Like I won't get hurt. So um, letting this person back in leaves me vulnerable or opens me up to be hurt again. So it's like you got to trust in the flow. Um, the Two of Swords, the Two of Swords is about a decision um, to accept something that's being offered to you. So to accept the hand of this person that you feel a very deep connection to, and you are very tempted to do it. Learn. You need to learn what you need to know, that in order to help you to do this or to learn to trust again, because that action of letting this person in makes you suddenly feel threatened and vulnerable. So you or they need to ask yourself why that is, because that's connected here to the Eight of Swords and the Devil. And the Devil is back here and he's over here. And this is where Temperance is sitting. And this is where she says adjustments need to be made. Okay, adjustments need to be made. Something will be learned here. Once you make these adjustments, it's like the silver lining gets revealed to you. You know. So the old way of thinking and doing things is torn down, and you'll get a clear view or a clear picture so that you can rebuild your life again with this person. You or they, of course. So again, this is very much emphasized in this Two of Shields in the reverse, because this is starting over from a fresh perspective. That's what all of this is talking about. How it can speak to a sudden and unexpected, the sudden and unexpected sight of a path that will lead you away from the burden that you've been carrying. Okay? So whatever caused that tower, whatever caused it, I feel it was in that Eight of Swords and the Devil energy. It's where the adjustments they're saying need to be made. And once you make it, you will see that silver lining. You will see what was right in front of you all the time, because it has been in plain sight. It's just that the Devil and the Eight of Swords created like a false image. You are longing for this. It's why the curiosity is there. It's like I do and I don't. Um, you will be wanting more information. You will be wanting to hear what somebody has to say. I feel like you're willing, or here you are not, but here you become willing to make this these changes and to how would I say, to make the adjustments because of some new information that is presented to you. This new way of thinking will be uncomfortable in the beginning because you're not used to not having that control or that armor in place, and that's basically what they're saying. Because this person is feeling on edge, about this new perspective or new way of seeing things. But this information that you've gleaned or gained here in this time apart, because both of these indicate a time apart, is very valued and lead you somewhere that you, or that your heart, I believe, really wants to go. Because we have a longing here, and we have the Ace of Cups. So at the root of it, I mean, you love this person, and it does go both ways, because that's what this card is saying. So they do love you. They are coming in here to profess these feelings of love. But I feel like you did love them, and you loved them the whole time. But I think that something, of course, did happen between you that they have indeed learned from. This is about giving them another chance, because maybe something from the past here may have made something much bigger than it was. Possibly there could have been some type of misunderstanding. They may not have been aware of how something they did may have affected you. So work on the communication. I feel like this will move forward, and yes, it'll be uncomfortable for a time, but you need to recognize each time you start feeling all of these insecurities and start imagining the worst, to know where they actually came from. And that they are just thoughts. They're not facts. They're just your fears based on something that did happen to you, that are, that creep out from time to time. But the more you practice that, that action of, oh, I know where they're coming from, the less and less that it will happen. So, yeah. That is what I have for you. Remember, what you're seeking is right in front of you. And you need, you or they, whoever this is, needs to make adjustments in your thinking, and must go back and look at what made you afraid. So you must face your fears. Adjustments need to be made there, because they may have caused this tower. They could have blown something out of proportion. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.